Hi everyone, welcome back to Tara's Take. Today I wanted to have a play, and I did for a little while by myself, and I made some, I'm going to move this for a second. I made some background papers with those micro, what are they called again? What's wrong with me? I can't think of the name. The Mica sprays that I showed you guys. I had posted a picture. If you didn't see that, I posted it in Facebook and on here in the community section. I got 24 bottles, okay, of Mica spray from Tim Holtz on sale at the Joann's near me. I'm just hanging my cord so it's out of the way. And I ended up getting them for between 70 and 40% off. And I paid like 52 bucks for all of them. So it was amazing and a blessing. And so I was playing with them today. I finally had a chance to sit down and I was making some papers. I've already torn these up and done a collage. These cards were made with the papers that I created this morning. Let me see. And I also have this little guy. I decorated 2 of them for fun. So there's a background. See? Isn't that cute? I really love it. I love the mica sprays. I love glittery, beautiful metallic look. And so I thought that I would come on, and we'll probably do this in like a 2-parter where we create some backgrounds. And if I can, I'll do a collage today. And then I did these with some watercolor papers. I did actually a few, and some of them are in the background here, like the orange and yellow, because I was just playing. And then this was on some cardstock, and what I did with these was I used my jelly plate and I mixed it with the acrylic paint and the mica sprays, and then I sprayed, after it dried, I sprayed mica spray on top and kind of gave it the little extras, you know, that you see there. So just some fun. And so I've got my box. I never got rid of my box from my old house. I kept it when I moved because I like to use it for spraying into, as you can see by the array of color. And so let's grab some book page, because that was my favorite thing to work with, definitely. And let's do a dictionary page first. And these are going to be, like I said, these are going to be used for collage papers, and also like backers for journal cards and pockets and stuff like that. Look at this beautiful purple. Vanessa, there's your purple, honey. Got another one here. This one's really pretty as well. And then, oh, by the way, I have them in my desk drawer. So I did the white dots that you can get in the label aisle at Walmart. I used those and sprayed them so that I could see what the colors were in the bottles, because I couldn't see them before and it was bugging me. So we're going to do this one with some purple and this color. Now, these were left over from Halloween and Christmas, so some of these names are kind of funky. This one's called Hocus Pocus, the purple. And like I said, it is a Tim Holtz spray. Now, I wanted to mention, while I'm thinking about it, I looked it up. I don't know if any of you have looked it up, but I looked up online why Hobby Lobby is not carrying Tim Holtz stuff as much. And there was an article I ran across, and I'm not sure how true it is, but it said that they have pulled back on carrying it because they are a Christian company, and they feel that a lot of his theme, the stuff that he, you know, has in his work, is really not biblically friendly. And that's true. A lot of it's not. That might offend some, and I apologize, but it is true. And so that's the reason, that I don't know if it is or not. You guys can dig deeper and find out. I know that the Joann's by me has never had Tim Holtz, and now suddenly they have an aisle with his stuff in it. Not a lot of it, I'll be honest, but enough that I was able, they did have the holiday stuff because I was able to get all these beautiful colors. So let me show you. We're gonna let that sit for a second. I'll just pull them out so you guys can see the different colors. That's like a that's like the old copper. Some of them I had already, but I did not have all of them. So I didn't know there was, I knew there was a lot, but I did not know there was quite this many colors. And it's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to put all these back when I'm done pulling them out for you. This is like silver. That's why it's so light on the top. Okay. That's a silver, but it's called Frozen Fog. It's a Christmas one. Look at this. This is crazy. And they were, it was so funny when I was looking at them. I'm like, oh my gosh, tell me this isn't a different one. And every time I pulled one out, it was a different one. And it turned out, I left one on the shelves. It turned out that I actually bought, and I had bought the old silver, gold, and bronze the day before because I needed it. I was almost out of it. But all of these colors were in different packs, and there was one each of them left, except for like one pack had two. But other than that, I got the last of everything that was on discount because it was holiday colors. Like this one is Winter Frost. Isn't it pretty? But that's the color on paper. So I just wanted to show you guys the colors because I knew some of you would want to know. So I'm going to pause for a second and put these away. Okay, I'm back. So here is our page. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And we're going to let that dry, and that will be one of my backgrounds. I prefer book page to, like, if I'm making it for a card, then I'll use the thicker papers, but I do prefer to use old book page for doing the collages. So it glues down really easily. It just feels really nice when you're doing it, and yeah, I love it. So let's shake it up and do a little bit more. This probably won't be a super long video because I am prepping for tomorrow is Christmas Eve. So this won't be posted till afterwards though, but that's okay. Okay. And I really like to soak these. I don't feel like I got enough of the mica in there. There we go. My hand is sore from getting the mica free. Oh my goodness. So do you guys like to play with this kind of stuff? I just love metallic papers and find them so much fun, as you guys already know about me. So this isn't a big surprise for you. I was completely out of the tarnished brass, this one. I used it, I guess, a lot. But it gives it that kind of gold shimmer on top of your paper. Now, one thing you can do is you can take your heat tool and kind of help it to dry and move your inks around a little bit. Kind of fun. These on your gel plate, if you've ever tried to use them on a gel plate, they don't hold to the plate, but they do mix in nicely with the paint and kind of give your paint a shimmer. And then afterwards you can spray on again and get that fun metallic look that we all love. It dries relatively quick considering it's pretty thick on there, I think. Mostly I'm doing that to just so I can take it and move it out of there. And one thing I did notice is on inside my box, if you have one of these boxes that you use to spray, this is just a United States Postal medium flat rate box that I use for this, but it's like the perfect size. But this ink or this mica spray does wipe up pretty good so that you can just keep going, you know what I mean? You don't have to stop. And then also, just so you can see, I just sometimes do that to help it along if I am in a hurry. And I think that ends up kind of looking cool because it kind of gives you those coffee splotches, like when you do coffee dyeing and you get the splotches. I like that. Okay, let's use a different piece of paper. These are all books that Miss Vanessa from Clemens Craft gave me. So thank you, Miss Vanessa. Okay. Let's do a yellow and orange with some green in it. Very pumpkin-y, but it's pretty. This one's called Flickering Candle, and it's a very pretty yellow. Almost a really brassy gold. I like it. Oops, sorry guys. I'm dropping stuff. My cords are all wrapped around my drawers. My palm hurts from hitting the bottles on it. But if you don't get that moving, your mica powder won't come to the surface, and it'll just... That orange is so pretty, isn't it? This is jack-o'-lantern. No surprise, right? And then let's see, we've got some different greens in here, but I think I want to use this one. This one is Holly Branch, and it's a really pretty green. And its BBs are really tight in the bottom here, obviously. There we go. There we go. It loosened up. Okay. I love that color. Okay. And this one is called Crooked Broomstick. It's kind of a deep gold looking color, which will add a nice touch. Okay, let's grab my heat tool, loud noise. This is almost like working with the inks on the paper, the acrylic, not the acrylic, what is it? Which one is it? Is it the acrylic inks? I haven't done it in so long, I forgot. I've got them on my shelf. Oh no, the alcohol inks. The way that it flows into each other. I love the dark lines that it makes. So pretty. And then like these dark splotches. It smells like hot cardboard in here from my heat tool on there. So we'll let that sit and dry. This one's dry now pretty much. Let's see. It'll make some cool. And this one's dry. I love metallic, the colored metallic paper, the mica paper. I just do. I don't know. Do you guys like it? I love it. This paper is a little bit thicker. Let's do, this is an awesome color. This is called Winter Frost. I just got a text from Courtney saying he's going to be headed back to the shop. He had a big long day. It's already going on, oh gosh, what time is it? It is 4:03 here in Arizona. That's late for him. That means he won't get home until after 5:30. Considering he clocks in at about 5:30, that's a big long day. I love this blue so much. Oh my goodness. Can't even tell you. You guys know me in blue. And then I have, this one's called Frosted Juniper. Yeah, so what we'll do is I'll do these up and then we will come together on another video and we'll create a collage out of these, and then we'll make some background pages. Now that blue is more of a greenish blue, I guess you'd say. Let's see. What color? I want to do, let's do this one. It's called Yuletide. Because I do love the blues and reds. And what I'm doing with these, I'm not bringing in any of the more, like the vintage photo, you know, the more blunt colors. I'm just focusing all on the mica sprays. This one is a winterberry, and this is more of a pale pink. I used this at the beginning. I just didn't tell you the name of it with the purple. Causing a running effect here. Okay, and let's dry. I don't want them to run together so that they're muddy. So I'm trying to kind of pull back a little bit and let that pink go between some of that blue. That was so cool looking. Now I think I want to use a little gold on top of it. Because heaven forbid my work not have like, or this brass. Because this one, the brass, it just kind of blends over the others and gives it that gold highlight without changing the color scheme, you know? And I like that, personally. My paper's flattening out just because it's drying back up again. Sit over here, but that's that one. I like that. Let's see. I'm gonna do another one out of this book. What do I want to use? Let me see here. I've got some other books over here. Let's try this. Let's try this paper. It's really not about the book for me. It's about the paper. and how it responds, you know, to the inks and stuff. Oops, I'm gonna wipe this because I might want to use a different color, and I don't want to have it seeping through because this paper is old and it's thin. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do some of this copper. This one is just your regular antique bronze from the regular kit. How's this one looking? Let me see. It's almost dry. Oh, it looks very cool though. Okay. I love to mix the copper with blue. I notice it's just kind of sitting on top of the paper. It's not, I mean, it will sink in as it sits there, but it's not as apparent like as some of the other colors. This is Winter Frost. We've used this one a lot together. This is from my old kit that I had that I've used forever, and that was the only one I had. It was from a couple of Christmases ago. These lasted me about 2 years for the most part, and so that's not bad, right? This one is Tart Cranberry. That's another one from the old kit. It goes really well with these colors here. This isn't, I have a new one. I actually got one, and I'm really happy about that because I liked them together, and I had used them so much they were almost gone. So now I have a replacement for both of them. Let's see. I'm not crazy about silver, mostly because it doesn't show up as well. At least I don't think it does. I'm going to use some more of this broomstick, because a crooked broomstick, because it gives it more of a gold. It's a darker gold, and I like that. There we go. This one's kind of a weird color. Let's see. I may add back in a little more blue. That brass is kind of looking cool. Yeah, this paper is not as porous. It's not sucking in the color as fast as the others did. Watercolor is really good. Watercolor paper is a really good paper to use if you want to make like junk journal cards with them. So like say you want to mica spray your junk journals for your cards for a background. The watercolor paper works really well because it's thick, so it's going to be easily used as a junk journal card, and then it's porous and the ink goes in really well. This looks kind of cool though. The blue did not stand out at all. Let's give it a little bit more shot. Oops, my blue is leaking. Ugh. This one's old. I've had it, like I said, for like 2 years. I like to make a bunch of different combinations because when you're collaging, you want to have all the different. That came out pretty neat looking. Look at that. I don't know. Let me see if this light is shining on it too much. Can you see it better or worse? Let me stand up and look. It's just got a really cool, and this of course will dry more. Yeah. So we have that one. We have this one. This is still wet right through the center because it was really, yeah, it's still wet. But as you can see, that's a really cool, the green and the orange and the yellow. And then we have this little guy. Paper feels really cool. This one. And then the first one. So let's do one that's more green. We want green in here too. I didn't really care for the way that paper, I don't know, I guess it's all right. Let's try one more. Let's do a green. Got some pretty greens in here, you guys. I haven't tried this one yet. It's called Bubbling Cauldron. Okay. Just trying to loosen up that powder at the bottom. It settles. If you ever use these mica sprays and you're not sure why it's not, the color's not coming out as good, make sure you're making the metal balls rattle if you're new to the mica sprays, because it's like a nail polish. All your color, the mica spray powder settles at the bottom, and if you're not loosening it up, it's not coming out for you. Let's see. This green is really pretty. It is called Tree Lot. So let's see how good it looks with this one here. Very dark green. Look at that. And let's bring in, okay, this one's kind of a cool color. It's called Decayed. Not a cool name, I'll be honest, but it's a really pretty opalescent color, you see? So it's very pretty. Like I said, I'm not super crazy about the names on some of these, but that's all right. I don't have any idea how this will look. Oh, it's not really... Oh, the opal is kind of bringing out gold in the green. That's nice. I think I'll probably want to spray something like that on it. I have a feeling I'm going to go through this crooked broomstick really quick. I like this color. It's very gold. Okay, let's try. I just wanted to make sure that I did some green in there because I didn't have any. I did mostly pinks and a little bit of green in that orange and yellow one, but not enough. Not enough to suit my fancy. And I will say again, I don't prefer how this paper, it feels good after it's dry. This one feels nice, but I don't like that the paper isn't sucking in the color as fast. So it's kind of moving more than I would like. I definitely like more porous paper. Although the lines and stuff that are forming, they're pretty cool. And you can try any paper you'd like, you know, I mean, you can just use anything. I just thought for collaging that book pages, you know, because they're thinner, because they're so much thinner that they might, you know, make for, I'm just going to kind of wipe some of this up because it's going to drip everywhere and I don't want that. So it's very pretty though. Look at all those greens with the gold effect. I don't know if you can see the gold here and through here. So that one's cool. So that's 30 minutes, guys. I think that's enough for you to see what's going on at my desk today. And I hope that y'all had a very Merry Christmas. Thank you for taking the time to join me in my endeavors here on the channel. If you had fun today and you're not a subscriber, please think about subscribing to the channel and coming back and spending time with me. We do, you know, all kinds of fun paper crafts, and I jump in with other stuff too as well, but it is majority is a junk journal channel, and so we have fun that way. If you did enjoy today's video, please hit the like button and help spread Tara's Take Family. That gets that algorithm moving, you know. I sure appreciate all of you and love you, and God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow or in the next video. Bye-bye.